YouTube, welcome back to the channel. This is Real Nathan Daly. We're here with the body cam reaction. This one is out of Vegas. Very tragic situation. 11-year-old killed during a road rage incident. You guys, I'm gonna give you my thoughts as a 13-year law enforcement veteran and a law enforcement expert. You guys, what went wrong in this? A lot of people have issues with the officer and how the officer conducted this investigation. They saying that this is racially motivated. The officer did a poor job. You guys, I'm gonna point out all the details of what I can see. Did the officer make any violations? Let's talk about the case. I'm gonna actually give you the beginning, right? What actually happened? We're gonna look at the video, but unfortunately, there's so much chaos, it's hard to determine what actually took place. You guys, I had a chance to read the police report, so I'm gonna give you the actual breakdown that led up to the shooting, and then we'll cover the video. I'm gonna give you my thoughts on the officer's performance, all right? So basically, the father starts off, the victim, the victim's father, starts off by saying that he's trying to merge onto the interstate. As he's trying to merge on, it's like he's running out of room. He's looking, and the suspect here is traveling at a speed that's not allowing him to merge over. We've all experienced that on the highway. Well, the father feels as if he doesn't cut in front of him, then he's not going to be able to get on to the interstate before the lane runs out. So he speeds up and says he cuts in front of the suspect. Obviously, the suspect takes offense to that, and he starts to follow him throughout the interstate as he's driving down the highway. It's obvious that the father knew that he may have upsetted the suspect. Why? The suspect starts to drive parallel to the victim's father. And as he's driving, both of them roll down their windows and then they exchange words. Okay, they get into a verbal confrontation while driving on the interstate. During that time, the father is also describing that they're trying to kind of like tease each other as if they're trying to ram each other while they're driving. They're going back and forth, okay? And at some point during the altercation, the suspect felt he needed to draw a weapon and fire a round into the victim's vehicle, which ultimately the bullet striking the victim in the head, killing the 11-year-old boy. The father witnessing this, of course, he's distraught. He's angry. He's furious. He's now trying to pursue the suspect who's trying to flee. And what he does next, he rams the car. The suspect's vehicle loses control. And once both vehicles come to a stop, the suspect gets out of the car, and the father gets out the car, and they confront each other. And at that time, witnesses come and try to separate them. And from there is what we see from the body-worn camera is when the officer arrives on the scene and he starts engaging with the suspect. And this is where we get the video. All right, so let's dive into it.
You're killing this kid?
Officer,
he's dead? Why?
I shot at him, bro. I didn't know.
Shot at him?
I didn't know I was fucking kid in the back. And I showed
Roll medical.
I fucking
Some more unit. Hang on. Well, I don't know what's going on. And people are saying somebody shot. One's in the hospital to arrest him. Log some plates. One is going to be 474, Tom 52. One is George King 56, Baker 1 Nevada. I'll get you more in a minute. So I don't know what's going on.
I'm telling you the truth. We were road raging. He came up around the side, like on the merge, you know, where what's the one that takes you northbound, eastbound over there?
Where's he going at right now?
It's in the car on the passenger side.
I gotta figure everything out.
Yeah, no, it's 100% my
Happened.
fault. I shot at him, dude.
Okay.
I didn't even know he had a kid in the car. And stuff.
Hey, hurry up, work, you want to time it up.
Well, I got an ambulance coming. Does anybody else have any weapons? Got staying control. There's a kid shot in the back seat. Notify supervisors and stuff. Right, bro. I'm so sorry. Do you have your ID? Okay. Just take a minute when you get a chance. I'll need your ID. I'm so sorry, okay? We'll get this all taken care of. Which car is that guy's car? This one? Okay.
Yeah.
Did you guys see this?
Yeah,
Okay,
watch the whole
hang
thing.
tight. We got a lot of stuff going on. I got tons of people coming.
Okay.
It's gonna be a minute, but just be patient.
One shooting.
No, he's gonna go to jail for murder. Okay. So we got a serious, very serious thing here. Let's not go by this car anymore. I know it's your son, but let's leave this just like it is. Let's do it like it is. Whose car is this? Do you mind having a seat in your car with him and just chilling?
Put him in my car.
No, okay. Hold on.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, he has to stay. He's a witness. Shut your mouth, sir. I understand you're upset. I can't even imagine what this will be.
Obviously, the officers, he definitely is out of line, right? Obviously, the victim just, he's looking at his dead son. He's telling him shut his mouth, right? Like, come on now. So the officer himself, what we can say, giving the officer some type of grace, is that he's also watching something traumatic, right? You guys, I've seen kids. I've seen them on the live. I've seen a lot of horrible things. It's difficult to process, okay? So we do have to look at this as everybody can't process these things the same. Not making an excuse for the officer. Our training is supposed to kick in, and we're supposed to always, to the best of our ability, stay level-headed. And the officer's not doing a good job of that. That's a fact, okay? The father, obviously, he lost his son. He needs to be given the ultimate grace. The fact that he was able to not try to kill the guy while the officer was on scene, to me, shows a level of restraint and discipline that I don't know if I'd be able to produce. Okay. So let's keep going. I don't know. I think that the audio has been muted. They're probably sharing maybe some information that can't be shared right now.
But you don't have to be in your car, but just let's realize he's in distress.
Understood.
So everybody has to stay here until investigation is done. I need more units, but I can't not watch everybody at the same time. I can't put too much into any one thing until I got more. But we'll get everybody interviewed.
The officer's having a hard time, you guys. All right, he's having a hard time. That's just what I'm seeing. He's having a hard time. It's probably his first time dealing with a homicide scene. That could be true. That's a real thing too, you guys. You got to remember too, as officers, we have to, the only experience you get is when you actually experience things and then you learn to process it. I didn't handle my first homicide well either, okay? So, we don't really know the officer's background, but from what I'm seeing, yeah, he's not handling it really well. Those two guys are witnesses. I'm curious to hear what they say about what they observed in the road rage that led to this shooting.
How you holding up? I'm just going to get your info. I'm not really going to ask you too many questions, but detectives will ask you the questions. But I just got to get some basic stuff to get things ready for them. What's your last name?
Johns, Johns.
And your first name?
Tyler, Tyler.
Your date of birth, Tyler?
So let me say this, while the officer is kind of getting some preliminary information, basically just saying, hey, what's your name, what car you're driving, he's not going to actually interview him and get the details. His rights, he needs to be Mirandized first, because why? He's under arrest, okay? He's under arrest, under the suspicion of, or under the idea that he just murdered somebody. So the details matter, right? So it's not going to be up to this officer to get all the details. The detective will get the details. So that's kind of what he's explaining to him. And, just like in the beginning, he admitted that he's the one who committed the act. It doesn't mean he's guilty, right? We know it's innocent until proven guilty. Okay, we know that. But what is he saying from the beginning? He said, hey, I'm the guy who did it. I did it. I shot into the car. I didn't know there was a kid in there.
Is there any chance that the kid will be okay?
There's always a chance. I don't know. I've seen, after 20 years, I've seen kind of everything happen. So I won't say it's not possible. I won't say anything could happen. If you're a praying man, I would be praying for him right now. Yeah, I patted him pretty good. He said his gun was in his car. But I don't want to dig too much because Let me ask him again. Where in the vehicle? You said the gun's in the vehicle?
Forward. It got knocked on the forward. You're going to see the thing that goes up in the windshield. It should be right under it.
Okay, here's the issue with this, right? You guys probably missed it, didn't notice. He didn't even pat the kid down before he put him in the car, right? He never patted him down. You just took his word for it. Another rookie mistake as an officer. What's the problem with this? What if the gun was still in the car with him? What could he have done? He could have taken his own life. I've seen it happen. Or he could have taken the gun, put himself in a certain position. When the officer opens the door, he could have what? He could have shot the officer. These suspects will tell you anything. Their words mean nothing, okay? Hey, where's the weapon? It's in the car. Okay, I need to pat you down. You handcuff him and you pat him down. What if he still had the gun on him? What the other officer say? Hey, where's the gun? I can't find it. Okay? So I noticed that from the beginning, you guys, that he never patted this guy down, which is a rookie mistake. That's crazy.
And it's just a black handgun?
No, it's a Canic. It's a two-tone, so it should be like camo on the top.
Ding! Should be on the floorboard. The passenger side or the?
Passenger side floorboard.
Yeah, passenger side.
It's not in there. I don't have no clue.
Okay.
Are you gonna search him?
Okay, yeah, it's there. Okay, like I said, I because of the nature of the incident, detectives will be coming out, so that's why I don't want to ask you too many questions. Because they're going to ask you a million.
Can you guys like message my work and tell them that I'm not going to be there? Can I text them and just tell my boss that I won't be making it into there?
Is your phone in your pocket? Can you reach it?
Can you reach it?
Can you talk with the watch that far down?
Before someone tries to make a racial statement, right? So, well, it's why he's white. That's why the officer's just doing. You guys, I've seen this with black officers and black suspects. I've seen it. It's just poor training and officers who are just oblivious and lack situational awareness. Has nothing to do with skin color. I promise you. Okay. Let me just set that out there, because I know in the comment section someone's gonna be like, "Oh wow, he got the phone. The phone should have been taken out of his pocket. He should have been properly searched. He shouldn't have anything inside it on his belonging." This officer, I guarantee you, is gonna get written up. Okay. I've not suspended for this.
I think so.
Well, let me uncuff you real quick. Hang on.
Let me uncuff you. What is going on? Wow.
Yeah, yes, yeah. Hey, go ahead and give him a call real quick. Yeah, don't tell him like details. Say, I am not going to make it to work.
What's the issue? The officer's too comfortable. Too comfortable. And yeah, and let me say this, all right? Yes, it also can be a racial thing too, right? Let's not be confused. You could be comfortable with someone that you feel like is not going to do you harm. You don't feel threatened by a person. We see this with women as well. Officers, male officers with women. There's just this comfort. You just think that they're not a threat. Anybody's a threat that has fingers and feet, you guys. They are a danger to you. And so when you have officers who are like, he looks innocent, or he's been cooperative. People are cooperative until they're not cooperative. I would have never taken him out of handcuffs. For what? He's a murder suspect. I don't care how cute and cuddly the suspect looks. It doesn't matter. Old, all ages, it doesn't matter. There are killers who have aged out, okay, on crutches, and they'll still take your life. Okay, there are kids who are out here under the age of 16 that'll take your life. So as an officer, when you have officers like this, he's casual, he's leaning into the car, he's chilling, you never check them. Yeah, this officer's asking for it. Is it because the suspect's white? No. Could it be because the suspect is white? Yes, right? What do I mean by that? No, color isn't always the issue. Sometimes it's the officer. Sometimes it's the officer. And sometimes people are complacent based on gender, based on age, and based on race. This is a fact, all right? What I'm saying is look at the totality of everything. Don't just stop at race, is what I'm trying to explain to you.
Text Mark.
Yeah, you have your phone? Just do on the phone. Okay, do I power that down so you can save battery?
Look at it. Look at it.
I got
Look at it. Turn his back. Oh my God.
take all the stuff out of his pocket.
Yeah, we'll search him. Let me get it back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got bags. Yeah, I got bags. You just walk them. I'll grab it all. Hang on 1 second.
Looks like this officer is actually gonna search him. Look at this, look at this. You got to be kidding me. Wow. God, dog. He's just now being searched. Can you imagine, you guys? I don't know, man. I've dealt with some criminals. If you don't search them, your life is in danger. You know what I mean? So this right here, I'm cringing up because, and again, I've seen white officers, black officers, Hispanic and Asian officers. I've worked with all of them. I've seen them do the same thing. Just careless, irresponsible, oblivious. You guys, I've seen it. That's why it's so hard for me to just put everything on race. I've seen everybody do it. To black. I've seen white officers do it to black suspects. Asians do it to black suspects. Black people do it to black suspects. I'm telling you, you guys, it's just poor training with a mix and hint of stupidity. All right, you guys, that's it for this video. In closing, this is what I'll say, right? It's very apparent to me that the officer lacks experience handling homicide investigations and maybe high-level threat situations as well. I believe the officer lacked extreme situational awareness. I believe he was too comfortable, very oblivious, and that's pretty much it. That's a training issue. It's also an experience issue. Could it be a racial issue? I didn't see it, okay? What I can say is that sometimes people can get comfortable around people that they feel comfortable with. And with that, letting their guard down, they can get themselves hurt or others hurt, right? So that's something I've seen again with, dealing with women, dealing with kids. Everybody is dangerous. If they're a suspect and committed a crime, they need to be treated as such. I do believe that the officer, outside of that, he seemed very emotionally distraught. It's very difficult seeing children being killed. Okay, you guys, I've seen it. It's hard to deal with. I've seen a lot of it. It's hard to deal with. We don't know if this is the officer's first time. We got to give him some grace. Could he have handled the suspect differently? Absolutely, right? One thing I noticed that I thought was really appalling, he did not pat the suspect down prior to putting him in the vehicle. He just believed his word that the gun was in the car, could have been on him. That could have turned really, really bad. And I assure you, his department is going to address that. Okay, so there's a lot of officer safety issues regarding that. But outside of that, you guys, overall, tragic situation. This is definitely murder. Regardless of what the suspect thought, who was in the car, his intent was to shoot, okay? And so, again, that's, one could argue, hey, well, I didn't know it was a kid in the car. Well, it means you thought about it. This was premeditated. This is murder, murder, murder all day, all right? So until then, innocent until proven guilty. But one thing I'll say in closing, guys, never, never participate in road rage. You never know the lengths that someone else will take. Okay. I tell my family all the time, don't do it. I myself, I don't do it. Sometimes you just gotta let it go. All right. You never know. All right, you guys, it's not worth it. And I've seen plenty of people been shot at and chased down, followed, spit on, everything. I've seen it all. I've seen so much when it comes to road rage. It's just not worth it. All right. So prayers go out to the family. Very tragic situation. And until then, we'll get more details, you guys. Good night. God bless.